we're up.
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to the party. Tonight we'll be doing a game of Kobolds Ate My Babies. It is called Undercooked because the plot of it and most of everything we've done has been a little underdone. So, welcome, hello. Welcome to the party is dedicated to creating an inclusive and equitable gaming community where folks can come and learn how to stream and play games on stream, and then we give them a place to do it. So we want to say thank you to our wonderful sponsors who probably have no idea what we're doing tonight, and that's probably for the best. Devin Rue, maker of fine fantasy maps. Her stuff is amazing and is at rueinc.com. Tabletop Loot, maker of dice, shirts, mugs, and more. You can find their great stuff at tabletoploot.com. So Nerdware, our official merch sponsor. Use code WELCOME to get 10% off of your next purchase. You can get some wonderful mugs. I have also a wonderful mouse pads, great stickers. Everything's been fantastic that we've seen from there. And a shout out to our Patreons who keep us going and support us. And you can join them at patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg. We use it to underwrite the writers, artists, and creators from across the gaming universe and to help us showcase their amazing work here. And the wonderful place I pulled many of these people from, our Discord. It is full of good people. Yeah. So, with that.
The Discord is lots of fun.
It is. There's always something happening on the Discord.
Yeah.
Always.
There's at least 16 different forest fires on a daily basis, so you're fine.
There's always something to read. All right. So.
Or you just pop in after being gone for a couple of days and you're like, what?
Why is everyone tomatoes now? Well,
Why is everything in Swahili?
We haven't gone that far yet.
Not yet. That's next
Give
week.
us time.
It seems to be like a local issue for me.
All right. So there's we're gonna be playing Kobolds Ate My Babies. Let's go around and introduce ourselves. Starting with Kay.
Hi, Kay. Can find me on Twitter at K_undead. I will be playing Ziznu. Yeah. Kobold funsies.
All right.
Words, so it's fine. Just
Wait. Okay.
It's fun.
Crystal, go ahead.
Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear, and you can find me on Twitter at Crystal_Fear, FIER. It's like Peer with an F. I am going to be playing Vex, who is apparently a bard. She's going to be ridiculous. I love her already.
Don't get too attached.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
Rin.
that's the mistake.
Touch to home.
All right, Ring, go for it.
Hi, I'm Rin. This is my first RPG in quite a while. I'm going to be playing Bork. And my Twitter, which I barely use, is RIN_puppy.
All right. Thank you. Jackie, go ahead.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jackie, better known as Death by Mage on the interwebs, and I will be playing tonight Hopper, who's apparently very extra.
The most.
Yeah, the rating kind of worried me for a moment.
All right, and Shadamura.
Hi, I'm Shamir. I'll be playing Azip, the kobold muscle of the group. If I can't beat it, I can't eat it, I will yeet it. I can be found on that same name on Twitter, Shadamura, nothing special.
All right. Thank you, everybody. So, everyone has their little tokens. Everyone has a color associated with their name, and that will also be our initiative order going from red to black. All
That's
right. So,
Oh boy.
all of you nasty, tasty kobolds are down in the tunnels underneath the town known as Red Larch. It has nothing to do with any teams, whether they be A or C. It has nothing to do with any inquisitions or acquisitions, nor ever been incorporated. Yeah. All right, making a note. All right.
Do I need to make an extra roll to translate that?
No, it's a reference that you might not get, and that's probably extremely good. Okay,
Might be.
so I'm getting off track already. This is fun. All right, so you're in the tunnels in your horrible little kobold squalor when you are all summoned before your mighty leader. You are brought before, and he says, "I, King Torg."
All hail King Grog.
I am Kentor!
Rin, did you say "All hail King Torg"?
I did.
I think she was drowned out.
Yes. Okay. Well then, none of you get none of you acquire a kobold horrible death check for not saying it. Whenever King Torg's name is mentioned.
All hail
Hail King Torg!
Oh, hail King Torg.
Okay, there we go.
Bad.
Yes, if you do not immediately say "All hail him," it will result in it possibly exploding.
Yep.
Exploding those characters.
Just so. So, the gentleman in the throne, made of the bones of kobolds, says, "I am hungry again. It has been 20 minutes. You must go up above the lands, into the reddest of larches. You must go and bring me a baby.
Ah, baby.
Baby.
2 babies.
Two?
And
Fair enough.
sauces. All the sauces.
Oh, sauces. Yes, yes.
Beer, if you find beer.
They're good.
Yes. So, get out of my sight and go get me food."
Okay.
All right. So, there are 2 ways out into the town of Red Larch. There is the tunnel for good kobolds and the tunnel for bad kobolds. Who wants to go to the tunnel for good kobolds?
He's still good kobold.
I'm so good, Kobold.
All right. That is the one up top. So move your token up top if you're up top. If you're not up top, move your token to the bottom.
I'm already up here.
Okay. So we got 2. Okay. So anyone who is at the top, give me a kobold horrible death check for being a liar. None of you are any good.
I'm only good at being bad.
So you will find on your sheets a thing for kobold horrible death check. Add 1 and then roll it. Yay! Hooray! You all survive.
So far.
I survive.
All right. Those of you who went to the bad kobold place, give me a kobold horrible death check for being bad kobolds.
That's fair.
Can't leave them out of all of the fun.
Hey!
All right. Right. Waiting on one more. Yeah, it's everybody's really like first time playing this, so. Ooh, everyone's still alive.
For
Good.
now.
So as you come up into the town of Red Larch, there are a number of large buildings. The sun is mighty nice. You have a movement of, let's say, 2 squares. Because the map's all screwy, so who cares? If you want to cheat, you can cheat by taking a kobold horrible death check.
Okay.
So if you need to use a skill you don't have, if you want to just plain cheat, well, just give me a kobold horrible death check whenever you want to do that. Because kobolds do not play fair or nice. All right, so going in order, starting with red, Zizu. You smell from where you are. You can hear in the distance a sound of tinkling bells. Right near you at number 5. Number 5, you smell a lot of wood and carpenter stuff, and there's a lot of hammering. Number 17 on the map here, right near you, smells of unguents and oils. And over by you can hear off in the distance, coming from, no, I can't put that there. I'm sorry. I just read a thing and I need to change that. All right, coming from number 4, right over here, you hear the sound of a baby.
Baby.
Ziznu smell oil over here and baby. we pick up sauce and then baby.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, are you moving?
So right there.
Okay. So from there you can see across the way there is a house, and it says Mama Yolantha's boarding house. And inside is a number of rooms on a 2-story building. Yes, a 2-story building. There's about, you don't know, you can't count as high as there are the number of windows. Outside is an old woman on a rocking chair with knitting needles, knitting a very nice 6 foot long shawl. She does not appear to see you. Do you want to do anything, or are you good?
I'm actually
Or are you going to try to?
no. I have speak human.
What words
So-
do you know?
Hi. Hi.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi. I
Well,
don't
who's-
remember how many words is it per.
It's the as equal to your ego, I believe.
Okay. Cool.
So that's how many words of human you speak. So you can. Did you write them down? Do you know what 10 words?
No. I'll work on it. Hi is definitely one of them.
She goes, come closer. I can barely see you over there, child.
No.
Okay. Very rude.
Hi.
Children these days. I've never. So next we are going to move on to. We are going to move on to Vex.
Hi.
What are you doing? Do you want to explore some places? You want to?
I'm gonna go find the baby.
All right, you can hear baby over from number 4. There is actually some smells of good things over by number 8. It smells very sweet and bready.
I'm gonna go find the baby.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna move here. Here.
Sorry, I'm just populating the GM layer with a couple of babies. Like you do.
The things you can say in kobolds.
Never expect to hear in a session.
The things you wish to hear in a session.
And I said they were bad, just unexpected.
All right, so you move over to there too. The old woman's there as well. You see her knitting.
Hello.
Do you speak human as well?
Yes.
Come closer, child. I said I can't see you. Yes.
No.
You're so rude. I never. All right. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna just keep rolling. Let's go next to Bork.
Okay.
Oh, let me describe where you are and what you can kind of smell. You can actually hear, what is 21? 21, you hear the sound of a bunch of people shouting at each other and the sound of coins clinking.
Okay.
And from number 20 right here, you can hear the sound of at least 3 babies.
Okay.
So you can also hear the sound of bells tinkling off in the distance.
Well, babies is the goal, so babies I get.
Okay. All right, can you run by any chance? Haha. No?
Probably not.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Sorry. So give me a Kobold Horrible Death check to run.
Okay.
You're basically cheating. It's great and I love it.
I love this game already.
So every
Oh.
time we make a check, Kevin, we add a check mark to our death record, or no?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I wanted to check.
Okay, so Bork actually looks like they've got. Yep. So when you roll the death check, add one and then roll it. You did it correctly, so you're good. So now roll 2d6, and you have to get underneath your something. I've got to look at your character sheet. There we go. Okay, so yeah, your reflexes is good. 2d6. Okay, you've gotten that far, and it very much tired you out, so you're super tired after that action. As you get there, you see a big giant picture on a big giant stick out front of it. The stick is metal and about 20 feet high, and at the top of it is a 20-foot picture of a baby, and the baby seems to be like glowing. And above it says, "Babies are us."
Okay.
As you look in, you see a giant concrete building with big glass windows up front and just two smaller glass windows on each side of the main big glass window.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna move on. All right, Hopper.
Yeah. Hopper is actually kind of curious about the loud noises over in 21 because Hopper doesn't care about the babies that much.
Ooh. Okay. You can make your way there, and you see a bunch of people haggling, bartering. You see a couple of people with a small flock of sheep that they're selling off. You see a sty with a single pig in it. You see a vendor of candied apples.
Ooh.
And there is a mysterious gentleman, and with just the picture of a giant like a giant jalapeno pepper on top of his booth, and nothing in front of him. Just going like this.
Excellent. In that case, Hopper's gonna actually try to sneak over. And sneak's a different skill. Oh well, too bad, I'm cheating anyways. So I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna sneak over to the jalapeno man.
All right, give me that cheat roll first.
Yep. Hey, I didn't explode.
Oh, you didn't explode. All right, now what were you trying to do? Sneak?
Yeah.
I forget what that's under.
I think it's under reflexes, right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Reflexes.
So roll two dice, and get under 7.
I did.
No, you rolled 0.
Oh, I rolled. How did I roll 0? How does that work?
You rolled 0 dice for 0 d6.
I don't know how this system works.
The number is the number of dice you roll when you error the difficulty.
So wait, so I rolled 2d6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I went over.
Okay, so you get there, but you are very much standing in the a bunch of people turn and look at you and goes, "Hey, Kobold!" It's a guy with a spear. Where is my? Oh, I forgot to add him to the chart. There it is. Now I have to find the perfect one. Let me spend 2 hours doing this. Layer. Okay, he's on the token layer, right? People can see him.
I don't
Yes,
see anything.
yes. I
Yeah.
think. Yep. Yep. I am.
So you moved over there anyway.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
There's a guard there now, and he goes, "Hey, Kobold, what are you doing?"
Jalapeno? I
Can
don't
you
speak
speak
human.
human?
No, I cannot. So I'm gonna also cheat on that. Let's see how that works. I still haven't died.
You might die of laughter though.
This is probably true.
He's running the stream. We can't afford for that to happen. All right. So, all right, we're gonna move over to Azip next.
As a stupid kobold going through the front, you go through the back door for baby. And I'm gonna go for number 17.
Okay. So you move over to number 17 out, and you're at the back door of this place. You peek around the side, and you can see on the side of the building is a red and white candy cane spinning.
Candy.
Inside, you can smell a little bit of blood.
Ooh, that's not good smell. Can I try the door?
The door is locked, but barely. Do you have any way to get through a locked door? It is a locked screen door.
Does a bull have an appetite? I try to break through door. And that would.
Let's see.
I would say it's dungeon because it's casual.
Sure. Dungeon.
Dungeon. And dungeon is luck.
It kills me that this character sheet
What's the
has something
difficulty?
wrong. Difficulty will be 2. Well, let me see what you did. All right, so you rolled a 4 under your skill, so you succeeded. Huzzah! So how you, using a set of lockpicks you took off a dead adventurer, pull out the lockpicks, put them in your mouth, take your claw, put a hole in the screen, and reach through and undo the handle, and then accidentally swallow the lockpicks.
Always need more iron.
So the door swings open, and in there you see a bunch of chairs, and in one is what looks to be a man with a white sheet over his face and a little bit of red on his neck. There's also another man not that far away from him with a broom who seems to be pushing at something in the corner. All right, I'll leave you thinking on that one.
Yeah.
All right, next up, back to, I'm forgetting everyone's name because I'm terrible. Ziznu.
Ziznu. We said that 17 there were like smells like oils and that sort of thing, right?
And unguents.
And unguents. I'm gonna go try to grab some oils because oils are sauce.
Oils are sauce.
Oils are sauce.
All right, so again, you look at the front door, and outside of it, kind of on the corner, is a little red and white candy cane that is spinning.
I want to lick it.
It is a little high off the ground, so you got to do something to jump up there, or like drag a box over or something.
Is there a box around?
Yes, there's a box around.
I want to drag a box.
All right, you drag a box over, and you crawl up on the box, and you start licking the big tube, and it doesn't taste. It tastes like licking glass. And as you look at your tongue starts to move with it. Your tongue does not get caught on the big fake candy cane out front. And inside, the guy who's sweeping goes, hey, you, and starts tapping at the glass with his broom handle.
Hi, friend.
Get off of there.
Zizou's gonna jump down, point at the candy cane, yell, ostentatious, and run.
Okay. Oh, what is number 9? Number 9, you hear a lot of like clanking over this way. So which way are you running?
You said 9?
Yeah, 9. You hear a lot of clanking.
Wait, we smelled a baby though, right?
Yeah, you smell a baby over here by number 4.
By number 4, so I'm gonna go straight head towards number 4.
That's with the old woman knitting on the porch.
Good.
And she says, "You? What are you, child?"
Friend.
Hmm.
Hungry friend.
Oh, I have some scones. Yes, I'll be right back. And she puts down her 2 needles and her 2 sticks and rope, and goes wandering inside at a not a snail's pace, but she is by no means quicker at that. All right, so Vex.
Hi. I'm going to go and stand by my friend over here.
Okay. There is a little basket on the porch with a bunch of rope in it, and a little bag next to it, and a little table next to where she was sitting with a steaming hot cup of something that smells very bitter.
Ooh. I'm gonna go drink it.
Okay. Let's see what that does to you. So this is going to be coffee.
Ooh.
You know what?
Can kobolds have coffee?
I mean, they can. Should they? No.
Probably not.
You get to move an extra square each turn. Also, take 2 damage from the amount of brandy inside. You feel sophisticated now,
Yes.
and you have the bard skill if you didn't already.
I already did.
Okay, then too bad.
Okay, how does one take damage in here?
Is it hits?
Hits. Take hits. Yes.
Okay.
So subtract 2 from your max. I don't know. From your hits. I'd say max, but I don't think there's much that heals you.
No.
There's a couple of things, but who knows?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your total your hits should include your armor and your brawn, I think, or is it your armor and your meat? Let me look it up in that handy reference sheet that I had open and closed for some reason. It's that kind of day.
Those ever so lovely reference sheets, you know.
Kobold reference sheet. There it is. Let's see. Hits. Starting hits, brawn plus armor. So it's your brawn score plus your armor. So your total hits would be 18 for you.
Okay.
So lose 2.
Okay. How do I
All right. Just minimize that again. So you are now jazzed up on coffee. Is there? You can do one more quick thing before I'm going to move on. Now that you have one more square of movement.
I'm just gonna sit here and maybe play with the yarn.
Okay, as you stick your hand into this basket, the yarn is super soft and very nice and cushiony. It is a BFL. It is a sport weight. She's no. I know a lot about yarn. So you pull your hands out, and do you have anything in your hands?
In my right paw, I have a circle of sign talking.
I have no idea what that is.
I don't know. I rolled randomly, and yeah.
All I got was a simple backpack. I think I got gypped.
What I got was a beer barrel as armor.
So do I.
I have literally no idea what the circle of sign talking is.
Circle of sign talking. It feels like it's one of those like flip signs that just has words on it.
I love that.
Yes, you now have a sign spinner.
Yes.
What business is it for? It's up to you.
I think it's for baby back ribs. Baby back ribs.
Freezy's baby back ribs.
Freezies, yes. Freezies, baby back ribs.
Barbecue sauce.
Now, every time, do you know the word baby in human?
Yes.
Every now and then you will like use the sign, you'll like spin around and use the sign as like a dowsing rod, because obviously the sign points to babies. What else could it be? All right. So you also have on the hand that was not in there, you have a sock. Okay. So we're gonna move on.
Okay.
All right, Bork.
Yes. So, if babies are us, then I is baby, and I start crying.
Okay. You start just howling and wailing. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Kobold senses roll up. Kobold track. Yeah. So you're just sitting at the bottom of the sign, howling and wailing. What do you? And someone inside the store pokes their head into one of the windows, and you make.
I make like grabby hands at them.
They give you a confused look, and they will go over to one of the smaller windows, which will magically part before them, and they will walk out of it. And it will shut behind them magically as well. And be like, what the hell is that? And it'll start walking towards you.
Great.
All right, it starts to like, hey, what is?
I grab them.
Okay, so, all right. Do you have a skill for this, or just gonna do it?
No,
just do it.
Yeah, just doing it.
Are you gonna hit them with anything, or you just gonna like grab onto their?
I want to try to like climb up into their arms.
So this will be a wrestle roll, which is a skill you don't have.
Right.
So give me a Kobold horrible death check. Ooh, 10, getting up there. All right, and now roll a, what would it be? Where is it? Athlete? Yeah, give me a brawn roll with 2. Difficulty 2.
Yeah.
Success! So there's this person in a blue vest. No, in a blue polo shirt. Their name tag says Kevin.
Not what I can read.
They like lean down to pick you up, and you just like grab onto their chest and just like cling on for dear life, screaming at them, pretending to cry the whole time.
Yep.
Okay. Kevin starts to freak out. Kevin goes running off in a direction which will make you move accidentally.
Okay.
Let me get a Kevin token. And it will not just be my face, I swear.
I was about to say.
I mean, it would just
I'm
be
just working
appropriate.
through some stuff, guys. Just working through some I will use this farmer. There we go.
I was gonna say, is this like some kind of like retelling to a horrible experience you had into a Babies R Us, Kevin?
I may have worked at an RS store at one point.
Oh.
So yes, so that's gonna be your action. Are you trying to like hurt him, or?
Well, I was kind of hoping that being a baby, I would get into this Babies R Us store, but this works.
Your acting is not Oscar worthy. So yeah, so on the next turn, it looks like Kevin's going to run smack into one of those smaller windows. So he will go at the start of your next turn. Please remind me that he goes before you.
Okay.
All right. Hopper, what are you doing?
I'm gonna wrestle the guy with the spear.
Okay.
I mean, I got a club. I might as well use it.
Are you going to hit him with the club, or are you going to wrestle him? Because those are different things.
Oh, those are two different things? I'm going to wrestle him.
All right.
And that is a skill.
Yes, you have the skill. I think it's against his agility, probably. That sounds
Probably. That sounds about right.
I've been saying difficulty of 2.
Okay, is it brawn, right?
Wrestle is a... Unfortunately, the character sheets are not perfectly aligned.
Yeah, I have to... Hold on. I think I have it
It's towards
somewhere.
the bottom.
Nope, that is not.
Wiggle is different from wrestle. Yeah, wrestle is brawn.
Wrestle is brawn. Okay, difficulty
Yes.
2.
Yes.
Submit. I did not horrifically die yet.
Hey, you succeeded. All right, so you wrestle him, and you like manage to get a hold of one of his ankles,
Ah!
and he's just like trying to shake you off and falls down on his back, dropping the spear.
I'm gonna grab the spear and I'm gonna perform an athlete to pole vault my way through out of the area so I can hide.
All right, you're gonna take a -1 dice penalty on this
Okay. All right.
for an athlete.
Okay. And athlete's also brawn, right?
Yes.
Oh, I have to make a death check first because I'm cheating.
Okay.
I did
You
not.
are by taking an extra turn. All right. So you do this, and it will be a difficulty 2 for your brawn.
Okay. Oh no!
Failure. Make a kobold horrible death check.
Oh, here we go. And no!
Oh, yeah, 17. We have our first casualty.
Yay!
All right. Kobold horrible death charts. I think there's one for outside. Yes, the outside horrible death chart. Roll 2d6.
Roll 2d6. Okay.
6. Cooking device or cooking advice. Let's see what that is.
Something horrible, probably. I hope so.
You feel a prick in the side of your neck, and then the world goes black. You awaken to find yourself in a large black cauldron, bound hand and foot. You must have been simmering for a while because, boy howdy, do you smell good enough to eat. Unfortunately, these amateur chefs have the seasonings all wrong. You work a few of the more offending spices out of the pot and start barking orders. A handful of rosemary, a pinch of thyme, stat. Afterwards, you are satisfied with the smell. Wow, you are going to taste great.
Yay!
You drown trying to work part of your foot into your own mouth. As the man at the jalapeno stand puts a large spoon into the cauldron and starts stirring. Hopper is no more.
No.
Oh.
That's all right.
Generate another kobold.
I already did.
Okay. All right, Azip.
Azip, what does Azip smell?
All right, Azip smells the unguents very strongly. There's shaves and afters and perfumes and colleagues.
Oils. Is it close to me?
A little bit of blood. Yeah, all just like in front of you is a giant crate. And inside that crate, it says, Dr. Wellington's oleo ointment.
I lift crate and take it.
The crate is heavy. You will need to lift.
I am proficient in lift.
Ooh, do you have anything in your hands?
Only a club.
Okay, good.
This big stuff. I might jump for it.
So, inside this crate is about 5 bottles of what seems to be a foulish smelling potion, but it also seems gingery and a little peaty.
Smelled worse.
Yeah. Like,
I
I
put
mean-
club in backpack.
are you hungry by any chance?
No,
Okay, good. For you. Good for you.
no. Everybody's hungry for me though.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you're going to be marinating in this stuff soon.
What do
All
I
right.
roll?
Go ahead and roll a lift at a difficulty 1, we'll say. Success.
5.
Yeah, you couldn't have failed that. All right.
I'm gonna take it back to cave.
Yeah, you can get there pretty easy. So you take it back to the cave, you put it down, and they're like, huh?
Ginger. Pete. We've had worse.
Okay. Take 1 point.
Hey.
I forget, should be a spot on your sheet for victory points. Take a victory point.
Yay.
By the way, when you die, you carry over your victory points and nothing else.
Ah.
Okay. Up next is Ziznu.
Did the lady bring me stones?
Yes, she's coming out right now with a plate of stone cold, anciently hardened scones and a pot of tea, which is way too hot. It's still boiling in the pot.
Oh.
As she puts out 4 little cups, pulls out a little thing of smells like some kind of spices and throws them in the bottom of the cups, and then just like pours water all over those spices. There seem to be making tiny stews.
Stew? Obviously, that's not one of the words, but you know.
Give me a Kobold Horrible Death check for cheating.
Yes!
Embrace the death checks.
8. Ooh, still good.
Denied.
She goes, no tea, honey. Oh, honey, I should get some honey. I'll be right back. And there is also a little thing of milk there, like a bottle of milk as well.
I'm gonna take the milk and run.
Okay. Where are you
Okay.
running?
Try to take it back to the cave.
Okay. You can get there. We'll just say you
Okay.
can get there. So you take 1 victory point as well.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, up next is Vex. So this woman just went back inside, leaving this burning water. And there's still the sound of a baby inside.
I want to try to get inside.
All right, you're extra fast. So, do you have the skill wiggle by any chance? No, you got
Yes.
wrestle. Yeah, you do have wiggle. Wiggle past this old woman as she somewhat blocks the door with her frame. Yeah, with herself.
With her butt.
With her big old butt. So, difficulty of 2. It's a 2 difficulty butt.
Okay. How do I move this? Oh my god. Computer, why?
It's always the moment you try to use it that it crashes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like this morning using my computer to do, InDesign work, and it decided to betray me for 20 seconds.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Okay, what do I roll for this?
Okay. Oh, sorry. It's a difficulty 2 reflexes roll. That's my bad. I should have been more specific.
Where is reflexes? Do I have
So you roll 2d6 in this system, or you roll X number of d6 for the difficulty for everybody, in case you care how the system works. You roll 2d6 and you try to get under your score.
Okay.
And there should be a little button under your reflexes for rolling. Directly under the number. Got it?
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Difficulty 2.
Let's see what
There we
happens.
go.
Okay, you wiggle past this old lady's butt. She goes, "Whoo," as you dart right through her petticoats. Come running out the other side. You see Howell going left and right. Which way do you want to go?
Left.
Okay, you go left. The sound of the babies gets louder.
Yay!
Baby gets louder. All right, you're almost there. So we'll get back to you next time. All right, Bork. You are clutching the chested face of Kevin, Babies R Us employee, who seems flailing and trying to run back towards the building.
Well, he's going the direction I want him to go, so I let him.
Okay, he it looks like he's going to hit those glass. The glass magically opens once again as he runs in, and then another set of glass magically opens. Inside, you see a blue desk on one side, a whole bunch of metal things on wheels on the other, a sign that says seasonal goods.
End of season sale, 75% off.
There's a guy playing with like a remote control car in front of it. And further back, you see a whole bunch of baby like gear, things that you associate with having babies in it, like bassinets and cradles.
I go towards the baby.
All right, so you drop off of Kevin, panicked employee, and go hauling your little tush towards the back of the store. You can get back there. You see a woman in a blue smock putting boxes up on shelves. You can hear a baby giggling not that far away. It's an aisle down. You'll have to somehow evade this woman to get down that aisle.
I'll climb the shelf.
Okay. Do you have any skills for that, or just gonna do it?
I believe I might have climbed. Sorry, everything's so out of order.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
No, I do not have climbing. So
Actually, yeah, this would be athlete. So go ahead and cheat to get athlete.
great. Yes.
All right, success. You're still alive. You rolled 2 1s. Good job. All right, now give me a brawn or the brawn check under difficulty 2.
Difficulty.
Failure.
Oh.
So you start climbing up, except the thing you grab are boxes of baby monitors. Give me another kobold horrible death check as a baby monitor hits you in the face for 1 damage. Or 1 harm. Success, you're still alive, but it's getting close. Yeah, so you're down 1 hit, and a whole bunch of boxes fall on you. The woman does not seem to have noticed as she has earbuds in and is singing along to something. Highly inappropriate to be singing in a baby's RS. I think it's probably Back That Ass Up. Okay. Up next is Hooper.
So the new incarnation is Beagle.
Beagle. I'm not changing it on the overlay.
I know, it's fine.
I made that permanent. Too bad.
It's okay.
Alright, Beagle.
It's Beagle with a tattoo that says Hopper on
Beagle, son of Hopper.
Okay. So Beagle's going to probably what's around 16 and 13.
Oh, okay. So 16, yeah, basically if you want to know what any numbers, just ask.
Yeah.
16 is another expletive deleted wagon works. This town has a bunch of places that build wagons and whatnots. And so 16 is that one. 19 is Daddy's Tannery and Specialty Gear.
I kind of want to know what the other specialty gear are.
What do they make in a tannery?
I know what they but Beagle doesn't know.
Beagle has no idea.
Nope. And I'm sure.
I'm sorry. That was 19. That was you wanted 13.
Yeah.
No, that's 13 now because that's funnier.
Okay.
Daddy's Tannery is now 13.
I love how the tannery is not far away from the Babies R Us either.
How do you think you get babies?
Harnesses?
Okay.
Let me see. I'll probably... Okay, so Beagle's probably going to go and scamper over to 13 and see what's up.
Okay, while you're at 13, you hear coming from another effing wagon works the sound of a giggling baby.
Baby! Well, I guess I might as well work my way through it. So I might as well... I'll probably still investigate 13 and then make my way to 16 to the wagon works.
Okay. As you investigate 13, you see a shop with a whole bunch of bright glowing signs out front that say Daddy's Tannery and Specialty Goods. You see all the windows are drawn. All the curtains behind the windows are drawn, but there is a door that is a different... The buildings, we'll say it's a white painted building with a bright blue door. And the door has the tiniest of windows in it.
Let's see. I'm probably going to peek through the window.
The window is like 5 feet off the ground.
I'm willing to climb it. Uh-oh. Did my internet... Oh, there we go. Whoops. Sorry, guys. My internet went weird on me. What was that, Kevin?
Make the rolls you need to make that happen.
So it's going to be probably what, athlete?
Yes.
So, okay. And do I need to make a death check since I'm cheating on this?
Yes.
Okay.
7.
Okay, not dead.
All right, now give me the athlete.
Difficulty is 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Success. So you pull yourself, you like climb, scamper up the door, get your little face in the thing, and as you do, the door swings open with you in it,
Oh,
and you're inside the shop. And sitting at the desk is a guy with a ponytail. There's like a black light on a case in front of him, full of like leather harnesses and goods. He's like, "Hey, man, what?"
Oh boy. Let's see. What does Bard do exactly?
Let's look it up. Look it up. Skills. Bard. Unlike most uncivilized societies, kobolds don't have long oral tradition. They just don't have the patience. All right. A kobold with the bard skill is well versed in exaggeration, i.e., they can lie. The difficulty of the bard skill is equal to the highest cunning of anyone hearing the story. If someone present knows the story to be false, increase the difficulty by 1 die. Okay, so been a yarn, friend. Hope this guy speaks kobold.
Sir, I'm just lost, and I kind of wanted to find the nearest barbershop.
All right, the difficulty will be 1.
Will be 1. Okay, and is that what was that, bar? So that's extra, right?
Yes, that is an extra skill.
Okay, just figure I ask.
Success. He's like, I don't know, man. Like, it's up north. Just follow the long road, little dude. Wait. What? As the door swings shut behind you. Out from where you are, you can't see Bork anymore. Bork's inside the store. That's right. All right, so Beagle's up there. So we're moving on to Azip, I believe, is next. Yes, Azip.
Yep, I go after him. What do I smell towards 15 and 18?
15. Okay. 15 and 18. 18 smells like ground rocks banged together real hard, and like a sweet kind of smell that smells a little in your nose, burns a little when you smell it, but if you had to guess, you'd call it diesel-y, but you don't really know what that means. And 16 or 15 smells like something you once saw these humans in this in a pond, and they were like rubbing this little rock on them, and that place smells like this rock.
Do I smell baby coming from?
Actually, not that far. Let's see. You smell also cooked floury sweets coming from number 8.
8 smells good. Let's go for that.
All right. As you approach, you can also see number 6. The sign on number 6 has like a stagecoach as part of its sign, and it says Foyne Harnesses and Leathers. And inside is a wide open store, well lit, with a bunch of farming equipment.
This strange place. This very strange place.
All right, so
I will be going towards 6, but I will not be able to reach it this time.
Gotcha. All right. Going back to Ziznu.
I'm assuming 8 or 6 that has the bakery goods.
8 smells like a bakery.
I'd be going to the bakery.
Ziznu's been thoroughly distracted by the stew, the herbal stew.
That tiny herbal stews, the single shot stews, yes.
Yeah. So Ziznu want to go back.
All right, go back. You can get there.
Okay.
You're back up there. You don't see Vex anymore. But the old lady is, as you come back up, she's like, "Oh, I have the honey," and is bringing out a tiny Winnie the Pooh style honey pot.
Aw.
Can I wrestle the old woman to take her honey?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I want to do.
Why would I say? I don't hate fun, so yes, you may do that. The difficulty of wrestling an old woman for the honey will be 1.
That's gonna just is that just a brawn or reflex?
That'll be a brawn.
Braun.
Wrestle's a brawn.
And you said difficulty 1.
Yes. Success!
I beat up an old lady.
Man, those are words you never hear often enough.
Okay, actually, with me, apparently it's a thing. So
This is
I
true.
will have to find out about that.
You know, surgery next?
Do some surgery? Is that what we're gonna end up doing?
brain surgery, it'll be fine.
So here's a question about this old lady. Regarding this old lady, I have a question for you. How do you want to do this?
How? Try to topple her.
All right, so
Fight her
you
for that honey.
you pounce, and she's a little hunched over. So instead of like getting completely where you're going, you smack her in the nose. She goes, "Oh!" and then just like keeps going backwards and topples. The honey goes up in the air, and you grab it. You stand there very proud with the honey barrel or honey pot raised over your head for a moment, as though it were a scene in an anime.
Do-do-do-do.
Yep.
Okay, that will be your turn. All right. Next up is Vex.
Hi. I want to grab the baby.
There is
I
a
wanna-
closed door, and you can hear a baby behind it.
Okay. I'm gonna go in the door.
All right, you go in the door. You see in this room, there is a woman. There is a human woman. She is folding some clothes on a bed. There is a baby somewhat crying in a little bassinet, kind of next to her, kind of behind her. How are you going to get up to the baby?
I'm just gonna go grab it.
Okay. So you're not even trying to hide or anything. So you run up there and grab the baby, and since you're so jazzed on coffee, you can. Is there a role to grab babies? I think there might be a specific baby there.
Athletics.
I was gonna say
No.
steal, like reflexes. Like steal is a skill.
Yeah, do you have any skills you would like to apply? No, it's cool if not.
No.
Okay.
You can be
So
fast.
she
You can be stealing.
She will definitely see you, and she's going to grab for you and yell out at the top of her lungs, "Kobolds are stealing my babies!" At which point, four things happen
Uh-oh.
that you are not aware of.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
The town guard is on alert. Copy paste gets a workout.
That's the second one.
All right. Yeah, they're on the correct layer. All right, so there are now 4 town guards who look like they're going to hop towards the old woman. But you don't know that because you're a kobold and you're running away. So that's the end of your turn. All right, Bork.
So, over didn't work. So my next option is through. I
Okay.
want to try to break the shelf.
I'm sorry, you're going to try to what the shelf?
I'm going to try to like rip my way through it, break it.
Okay. How do you want to break it? Just like break? All right, the brawn. This will be a brawn check at difficulty. 3.
Okie dokie.
Let's see your tiny kobold muscles. Failure! All right, so give me a kobold horrible death check.
One moment.
Those check marks.
They add up.
Oh my god!
All right. So you start to try to tunnel your way through. At which point, you're not getting through the wooden, thick plastic. Well, not plasterboard, but the actual office furniture that you could buy when Babies R Us went out of business, which is very, very thick wooden shelves. You will actually make it right next to this woman. And on the other side of her, you can kind of see around her now. You see what looks to be a baby in some kind of half of a bag, but it's strapped to some sticks, and there are wheels on the bottom of it.
Okay.
So just think about what you want to do next, and we're gonna keep rolling. All right.
I have to say it. Meals on wheels.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one who thought of it.
I'll allow it. If I didn't love it so much, I would have given you a death check, but you earned that one. Okay. All right. Next is Beagle.
You said 16 smelled like I heard the cries of a baby.
Yes.
I will journey on to 16.
In 16, you see a man working on some woodworking equipment. This is another expletive deleted wagon works. And he's basically reshaping he's cartwrighting. And you see in this store, there is also in the back room, there is also another man holding rocking a baby in his arms. The man working with the wheel is hammering steel onto the wheel.
So is it mostly assembled? Is it assembled? Is the question?
Yeah, it's a 5 foot tall wheel, and
Okay.
he's hammering the metal support that keep the thing.
But it's the whole wagon he's working on, right?
Yes.
Okay. And the rest of the wagon has wheels. Yes.
Yes, there are chocks in front of the front two wheels. He's working on the back right wheel.
Okay. I'm gonna go and steal that baby from the. I'm gonna tackle and steal that baby.
Okay. So, make a roll to tackle this gentleman, and if this happens, let's see. He will be. Oh, there he is, beefy boy. 2, difficulty 2.
Okay, so brawn difficulty 2.
This man's arms are big.
I did it.
Okay, so you have also endangered the baby.
Yep.
Let's see what happens when a baby is put in danger. Where's that one? Oh, I forget where that.
I mean, it's gonna be in further danger in about 10 seconds from now, but still.
Well, you tackled someone holding a baby. The baby could potentially drop.
Oh no!
Yeah, but if the baby drops, are we really that worried about it as long as we can eat it?
But fresh is best.
See,
Well,
when something
yeah.
bad happens. Oh, okay. Babies are very fragile. If you don't believe us, try playing catch with one. Mayor rolls a
Thought
die.
I was like, what?
Okay. If this is even, the baby will be fine. If this is odd, I get to roll on a chart.
Oh no. No!
Okay. This is the baby horrible death chart.
Oh
just-
no. Wow. I love how I just encourage more terrible things.
Oh, so cute. There you are carrying a tasty little baby in swaddling cloths. You pull back the cloth and the most adorable angelic face grinning up back at you. Then your mouth starts to water. Then you're just about to stick your entire head into the mouth when it says Dada. It's
Aw.
enough to melt even Tabriz, the evil wizard's heart. You let her
Aw.
go. There are sure to be some ugly babies around. Unfortunately, she starts to wander off and is struck dead by a drunk wagoneer.
Oh.
Make a 2 dice reflexes roll to dive out of the way or get hit for damage.
Okay. Difficulty 2, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Nope.
You take 8. You take 8 damage. As a
I only had 7 hits.
And the baby.
I have 7 hits as a maximum. I'm dead.
Is armor taken into consideration?
Yeah, did you have any armor?
I had 13.
Oh, okay, so you're still alive?
Apparently.
Yes. All shucks. Take a death check.
I somehow live.
Okay, fine. But this baby did not.
Oh.
That actually makes me sad.
Aw.
Aw.
Oh.
It wasn't an actual baby. It was a
That's
mimic baby.
okay. That's okay. We can still eat it. Never did any harm.
Okay. Moving on next to Azip.
Azip wants to go to bakery. But first,
Okay.
He wants to smell for baby.
Okay. He's smelling sweet smells of confection and sugar and frosting and baby powder and formula and poop, and it's definitely in number 8.
I try to get around to the back of 8.
Okay.
Move.
Yeah, you can get there.
Yay.
All right, so you go around to the back of 8. There is a large dumpster there that smells a lot like breads.
He throws away breads. Bread's good. I take a look in the dumpster.
All right, it is a full-sized green city dumpster that you have to climb to get in.
I can climb. Yes.
Okay.
And I
Difficulty 1.
Yep.
I think you can't fail this, but okay.
Yeah.
So you manage to flip up the lid to this. It bangs open, and actually give me a reflexes difficulty 2 real quick to not fall in face first. But as you open it, okay, success. So your mouth waters as you see just piles and piles of round sweet rolls and donuts and an entire cake that is just a little off. It says happy birthday. It says happy birthday, Bort. It's almost as though someone made a mistake and had to throw it away and start again.
I take cake.
All right. You take the cake that says happy birthday, Bort. Okay.
I take the little pen that says happy birthday.
No, it's on the cake.
It's good.
All
I can't
right.
read.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, you have no idea. It says a bunch of. Oh, you put the cake in your bag. It no longer says anything.
It's food.
It's
That's
food.
all that matters.
Okay, so you have a backpack full of cake. Noted.
That completes the turn.
1 bag cake. The most popular way cake is served among kobolds.
Bag cake.
Oy.
Kobolds love dessert.
Okay, so you now have cake, but you can tell that inside that bakery there is baby too. All right, moving on to. Are we all the way back around again?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Ziznu. I'm so used to riffs where everything takes a half hour.
Would have had the time to run said honeypot back?
Yes, you can now take Honeypot back and get 2 points for it.
2 whole points.
Well, here's the thing. Are you going to grab anything else like that, like one of those waters?
The scones.
Oh, you grabbed the plate of scones.
Yeah.
All right, do you have anything else in your hands?
Crap. Yes, I do.
You have to drop something.
I dropped my shield.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't need a shield. So we're
Perfectly
good.
fine.
All right, so your dinner plate size shield clatters to the ground, and then you pick up your salad plate full of scones and the honey and scamper off back for a lovely tea service.
Mhm. While she's running back, she goes, "Oh, hail King Dog!"
Oh, let it
Oh,
go.
Kill King Torg!
You can only hear a muffle from the dumpster.
Rin, you were a little late on that. Give me a Kobold Horrible Death check.
Was that me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just give me a Horrible Death check.
Okay.
Failure.
Oh.
So you run up next to this woman who's stocking shelves, determined to go in next to her. Roll 2d6. Seven. It gets dark all of a sudden. You look up just in time to see a cow falling from the sky directly above you. You'll never really know where that cow came from, but you have a few leading suspects. You're standing there pondering who would do such a thing. You die a quick but amazingly painless death as you are crushed under the weight of the cow. Of the massive bovine. You, the cow, and all your possessions are crushed into a mostly non-dairy paste. I will give you 2 victory points for that, actually.
Yay!
And go ahead and generate another kobold.
How many did you say I was getting for bringing scones and tea?
Oh, take two more.
2? So total.
Scones and honey, not the tea.
Scones and honey, yeah.
At
So,
this point,
okay.
the tea is probably steeped well.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's
All right, so
fine.
Vex.
I want to cheat. I want to try to take the baby and run back to the tunnels.
Okay. Give me a Kobold Horrible Death check.
I win.
Success. You successfully cheated enough that I will ignore the fact that you don't actually have the fast skill. So you move your full speed, which is +1, and then give me a roll under reflexes under difficulty 2.
Okay.
How many points does be? Failure.
Oh,
Okay, so here's the thing. With fast, you are only going to move. You're not going to get all the way back.
Okay.
I will put you basically there, right next to number 5 and 3.
Okay.
That's right. Number 5 is yet another wagon shop. All right. Friggin' town full of wagons. Jack wagons. All right. So yeah, that's gonna end your turn. So you are. Do you have anything else in your hands?
Just my circle of the sign spinner thing.
Gotcha. And now you put the baby on it like a plank, and now you are running with the point forward, headed back towards the kobold's lair.
Nice.
Okay. Rin, you're probably still rolling up your kobold, right?
Very slightly.
Okay. Let me. Do you want them to do anything, or do you just need a moment?
Where am I now? Am I still in the
Yeah, you're still in the bad place.
Where's my? Okay, I'm at the bad place. Okay.
So Bork, son of Bork, where would you like to go?
What can I hear from 21 now?
From 21 now, you hear the sounds of haggling. There are people bartering, and you hear a series of bells that are going. Just on a loop, repeatedly.
I head there.
Forever. Okay, so you head in and you see a little cart that is just like a big square, and on the side are a bunch of pictures of like weird faces, except they look like they were flattened and melted. And you see on this cart a little window, and it's open, and there's a man inside of it with a little white cap on, and he just looks at the counter and he's just like, with his hands on his chin. He looks dejected, and no one is talking to him.
I'm guessing I can smell sweet things from in the cart.
More frozen, but a little bit sweet, but like the smell of cold, like a cold elemental or something. Do you speak any human at all? No?
Yes, I do.
Hey! You know enough to read that the sign on this on this box, the sign on it says Mr. Squeezies.
Okay, I don't think that means anything to me. Um, but I think I do want to dive through the window and tackle the man.
Okay. All right. The difficulty of this will be 3 because it's only about the 25-inch window. It is a little off the ground,
Okay.
but you can certainly try.
Sorry, I'm moving between windows.
It's okay.
I
Success.
succeed.
All right. So Mr. Squeezy is sitting there like, and you just come barreling, bam, right into his face. Roll a d6, and that'll be how much damage you do. You can just type /R1d6 to roll a single d6.
I forgot the R.
I do that all the time.
I forget the slash a lot.
Okay, so he has taken 4 harm to the noggin. He's still in there, but he looks dazed and confused right now. You see a machine with 3 levers, a bunch of that's been flattened and twisted into cones, a giant box with a sliding open lid that's open, and a bunch of different colored goop inside that smells weird.
Goop is probably sauce. Won't.
Yeah, okay. So you grab one of them that's like pink, orange, green, and yellow, and on the side of it says frozen short Bert. There's a little asterisk. It says, no longer with chunks of real Bert.
Oh.
I think for a kobold, well, that's a downside.
Yeah, I know. It's not as good anymore.
No, it's not as good anymore. The flavor's gone.
So you managed to do that and grab it. But so we'll come back to you in a moment. All right. Up next is Beagle. Actually, you know what? It's 10 of 10.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good time to go get ourselves some frozen shortbread.
Yes.
All right, so we're going to take a little break. We'll be back in about 10, 15 minutes. Get up, move around, drink some water, everybody. So yeah, we'll be back shortly.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Bye.
Before No, I'm just pausing for dramatic effects. Hello, welcome back to Kobolds. Babies have been splattered. None have been eaten. The town guard is on high alert.
Yeah.
And Mr. Squeezy just got tackled in his Mr. Squeezy mobile. All right, so yes, now we're coming back to Beagle, son of Hopper.
Son of Hopper.
Or descendant of Hopper, I don't know.
Adjacent. All right. So there's a dead baby. How sad.
Yeah, you didn't get killed by a cart, which was good.
Which is fair. I'm
You
gonna.
now have two very mad men with holding basically blacksmith hammers.
Uh-huh.
So let me put them on the board for you. Yeah, they're right behind you.
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
Townsfolk. There we go. Bloop.
Oh boy. I'm gonna try to run, but in the same time try to set up a trap in a way so that they can like be slowed down. So I will say like probably knock some shelves down.
Yes, you can knock some shelves down. I'm not gonna let you like construct a pit trap.
No. I just needed to slow them down long enough to like either trip on it or take their time getting over it.
All right, is there a trap skill? I forget.
Yes, there is.
Yes, there is.
Do you have it, or are you?
Yes, I do.
Are you lying to me?
No.
Okay.
Not this time.
Difficulty on this will be 3.
Okay, and it's ego, I think. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be dandy. Nope.
All right, so you're like, okay, if I tie a string to one of these chalks and then pull it out, and then you're like, oh, there's a second chalk. All right, if I tie a string to both of these chalks, and at which point it's too late. Roll a Kobold Horrible Death check.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if you're supposed to do it for every failed roll, but we're doing it for every failed
Fail
roll.
roll. I haven't died.
Yeah,
so
you
these-
just want to kill more of us. It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay.
I have this. I will just start my third character. It's fine.
So you don't manage to get them to slow down, and they are right behind you. One of them, who's a little closer, is going to take a swing at you with his hammer. What is your agility?
My agility is 2.
So he gets 2d6, and he has to roll under his brawn, which is 18. So he makes it.
Oh boy.
Let's see what Bash does. Oh, he has the skill Bash. So he swings his hammer at you for 4 hurt.
For 4 hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 harm, damage, things.
Things and stuffs.
Yeah.
Oh, how much harm was I supposed to take from that wagon with my armor?
I don't know, man.
I figure I ask.
It was 8. You
I had armor 13, so it was like 5 hits.
So no, the armor's just extra hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't have damage reduction 13.
Okay. I was like,
it's just extra health.
okay. All right. So I take 4. You said.
Yes.
Okay. My poor little shield is running out.
Is it completely blown?
Nope, not yet. It's down to 1.
Wait, hold on. Did I do damage wrong? I forget. Damage. Number. How much damage? Okay. All weapons have a number. All kobolds are born with sharp, tiny claws and pointy teeth that do 1 damage. Okay, so yeah, you only take 4. I don't roll 4d6. That would be insane.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that. That's pretty murderous.
A bit much. All right. Moving on to Ezip.
Ezip, baby, or take back the cave. Baby, take back the cave. You can always come back for baby. So I'm going back to cave.
But you've got nothing in your hands.
I got cake on back.
Okay. You are going to encounter a guard on your way back.
Mm,
It is in the way.
Usually I bash, but these look scary. Maybe take long way around.
All right, so what, you're gonna move in a different direction?
Oops.
I'm gonna go north.
Okay, as you get up there, you see behind this building there is a giant hole in the ground. It's enormous. It's the holiest hole you've ever holed. It is in this thing. There are giant yellow monsters made of metal, and they are chugging smoke from their nostrils, which are weirdly up by their horns, where you think there might be ears. And a giant claw nose is digging into the side of this place, pulling down more of the dirt. On the side of it, it says cat. And you see, it looks like some kind of human is trapped in the box that is its head.
Be no envy that human. I'll try to avoid.
Okay. Let's see if anyone. Oh, so give me. Do you have any stealth skills?
I just trying to run away from him. I wasn't trying any attempt to stealth.
Okay. So yeah, you get that far unless you're gonna try to book it with fast.
I'm fine with. I don't have fast, so I'll just try to be.
Gotcha. All right. Up next, going back to the top. Ziznaz. No, that's not your name. Ziznu, right?
Hey, you'll get it. It's fine.
Mrs. Mixipux.
All right. Am I
The old lady slayer.
Slayer of. Oh crap! Can you guys not see these?
What?
Oh yeah, that's on the wrong layer.
What?
Oh.
These babies.
No,
These babies.
We haven't been able to see any of them.
No, we have not.
Oh, I put the babies on the wrong layer.
Those would have been very helpful, like an hour ago.
Such a good DM. This is the baby that Vex has.
So Vex has a baby.
This baby is still on the wrong layer because it's dead. Okay.
This one. But nobody's gone for this one over here.
Yeah, in number 8. It's in number 8.
I'm not going to be able to run there, but I'm going to go ahead and try. I do not have the fast.
Then give me a cool horrible death check to cheat.
Yeah,
You cheater.
Cheat.
You could cheat.
And that would give. Okay, so death check.
I love how one of the rules is, and so I gave the bastard a check roll.
Oh, that was so close.
Oh, yes. You're one under death.
I deny your fate.
Not today,
Jeez.
death.
Not today. And that gives me 3 squares or 4?
Sure.
3.
It's supposed to give you a roll for squares, but yes, 3 more squares, whatever. It's all good.
Okay, so here?
A little more.
No more.
Because that's we'll call that your normal move, and then
Okay,
2 more squares.
here.
All right, so you're number 6, which is the foin, harnesses, and leather.
Yeah.
There is a woman with a sharp knife, just like cutting a section of cowhide into a jacket shape.
Hi, friend. Booze?
Huh? There are horrible smells coming here from the tanning process.
Booze?
Is Kobold speaking to me?
Booze? And can I...
Boo to you, Kobold!
No.
Boo!
I was gonna see if I could use an edge and do winning smile.
You absolutely can.
Booze!
All right, what does winning smile do? Let me read it. Winning smile. So here's the thing. A kobold has a wide, friendly smile that inspires both trust and camaraderie in men and causes most women to think they are very cute or vice versa, whatever. As long as you are smiling, as long as you are smiling,
I'm gonna hate this.
humans will not attack
30
you.
minutes.
Unless you do something out and out wrong, like stealing a baby or eating a cat. The player must actually be smiling.
I'm smiling at it already.
Guess what? Your turn's over. Keep smiling. All right. Moving on to the next.
I'm going to use my movement and get back to the tunnel and take the baby
Okay,
with
you
me.
get back to the tunnel. I think it gives you 10 victory points. B.
10.
Yes, I think you. Yes, you get 10 victory points, which is meaningless. All right.
Welcome to Kobolds Ate My Baby, where the points don't matter.
No, where's the? Yeah, just take 10 points for the baby.
Okay.
How to win? How to kill things? How to hit? Armor with a U for some reason.
Wait,
Win.
I thought the winning is that we die horrifically multiple different times.
I mean, everyone plays the game a little differently,
This is fair.
but we all win in the end.
Aw.
Okay, I will give you a random d6 roll for a. When you get back, someone takes the baby and hands you a bag. Inside that bag is a random object. You can roll on any of the charts for a random object, armor, or whatever.
Okay. Ah. How does one do?
I think if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the thing, of the sheet, there will be a button for like random armor or random.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's Kobold random
Random
rolling buttons.
Yeah, any one of them. You get to pick one.
I'm picking booze.
Okay, roll for random booze.
I have done so. I got brandy.
Brandy again. All right, now here's the thing. You now have you know what? You already had brandy and it doesn't help you, so let's trade that in for a different one.
Okay.
My guess is you're about to roll brandy again.
No, I'm gonna go magic.
Oh, okay. So first, take a Kobold horrible death check
Okay.
for daring to pull a spell scroll out of a bag. Success! You survive, and the spell does not trigger. You have one use of Tabrize's Ball of Flaming Death. Let me know when you would like to use that.
Okay.
Oh, what is this chart? Hold on, there's another chart.
There's
Oh,
charts. There's lots of charts.
Fun charts. Okay, so yeah, and you can move one square in any direction away from there. There's this guard over here, but it doesn't look like that guard is very smart, or that guard has not seen you, I should say.
Okay. I'm going to go. I'm going to go towards the baby that's over at 8.
All right, this baby off the board. Okay, the baby in the bakery.
Yes.
Okay, make like a square move toward it.
Okay. I'm going to go down first because I don't trust the guard.
Yeah, the guard does see you, by the way. The guard turns around and goes, Kobold! And brandishes a mace at you. That is the end of your turn. Are we still going with Borkrin? You want to keep with Bork or you want a new name?
It's now Boof.
Foof or Poof?
Boof. B-O-O-F.
Oh, Boof.
Oof.
Okay. Boof. Excellent. Name, Boof. Why won't it let me change this? Okay. Oh, cancel. Okay. So what are you doing with your can of short burt? It's your gallon of short burt. There's also a couple other. If you don't have anything in your hands, you could probably grab a second gallon.
I was actually thinking of grabbing a bunch of those twisted cakes you were talking about.
Oh yeah, there's like little waffle cones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look like someone waffled a cone. That would be a good name for a meal. All right, so you can grab a whole run of them, but the Mr. Squeezies is going to try to stop you. He's going to grab at your little kobold legs and try to wrestle you. This is not exactly his specialty. And what is your agility?
My reflex is 6.
Okay, so your agility, I believe,
is 2.
2. Okay, so he gets to roll 2d6, and he's trying to get underneath a 6. Oh, he rolled a 2, which is the best thing he could have rolled. So he grabs you and is like, "You're gonna be the next flavor, little one, right next to the Rusty Nails souffles." Yes. So, do you want to try to like smash him with something or wriggle away?
I want to try to kick him.
Okay. Give me an attack with your little clawed feet. So he has 2 agility. Oh, I forgot. There's a rule. It's called Bark Like a Kobold.
Uh-huh.
If something would be hard, and you think, I want one fewer dice to roll, thus increasing my odds of success, I need a bark sound from you. Now, every time anyone does this, it has to be louder than the previous bark.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Oh,
you
boy.
may bark if you'd like, but you don't have to.
I will.
Okay, give me a bark.
Oof.
Okay, good. Starting off small. Clever. All right. Now roll one die 6 under your brawl.
One under brawl.
Brawn, sorry.
I hate my keyboard.
Success! Yeah, you couldn't have failed that. Excellent. So you claw him in the face, and he goes, ah! And kind of drops you. You do drop the waffle cones, but you're still holding the short bird.
Okay, I guess that's good enough. I'm gonna bring it back to the cave.
Okay, you manage to squeeze out of there and into the cave for 2 points. Okay. Next.
Oh, so I got I got two blacksmiths chasing me, right?
Yes.
Oh boy. This is not ending. This is not going the way I planned. What's at 7?
7 is. It's called Fancy Dandies, Fine Clothes, and Couture.
Okay. I will make my way there and try to hide in that building.
I'm sorry, you can shoot my clothes over here. I'm sorry, I can't stop smiling right now. This is a gamer.
I have some really sad news for you. I'm sorry. Like, I know, but I'm playing a game. Okay. All right. So,
I'm sorry, guys.
all right. So, inside this store, you're gonna try to hide.
Yeah.
All right. Is that anything you can do?
Well, no, it's not. So I'm gonna make a death check first.
Success. Okay. Inside the store, you open the door, the bell rings, and inside there is a drunk, short wizard who is just berating an employee about, no, I said ropes with stars. Your blood chills very briefly as you see this is the wizard Tabriz, danger and employer of Kobolds.
Uh-oh.
So, are you attempting to hide?
Yes, I will hide underneath a row, any kind of wizard robes. I will hide. I will hide in that. And let's see. So
Okay, give me your hide.
all right. Difficulty 2.
Yes.
Okay. Success.
Okay.
Barely.
Success. You dive under the racks and racks. What brand robe do you end up under and let's say in?
Let's go with Sandal's stylish mane.
Nice. Okay. Hold on. I'm reading a thing real quick to see if I want to give it to you for free. Do you have the lackey skill?
No, I do not.
Okay. All right, so I'm not going to give you the wizard robe because you don't have lackey skill.
No, I do not.
However, you do have. Do you have any armor on?
I have just a little bit left of my shield. Yes.
Shield is carried in your hand, so
Right.
you could put on this robe for 1 armor.
Good. Well, it's not gonna matter either way. I'll wear the robe because I only have 1 armor left on my shield to eat as well.
So it's a total of 2.
Yay.
All of it adds together.
Okay.
All right, so you made your stealth check. You're hiding in there, and Tabriz is drunk, and that is never good. It's also always true. So there is a who is next? All right, next up is Azip.
Azip sees big machine, big metal things. So he turns back to the guard. Sees guards turn around. Asip's gonna open a can of whoop ass on
Do it. Wait,
And
is there a rule for opening a can of whoop ass, or is that a different
it.
can?
I take.
I think
No,
there was something.
right. It's right below damage and unarmed combat for page 26.
Oh, okay. Yes, do it.
And I'm gonna bark like a kobold.
Okay.
I'm doing it. Arrgh.
Okay, I'll take it.
And I'm gonna smash him with my club.
All right, his normal agility as a guard, as a soldier, is 2, so you bring it down to 1. Duelist. What does duelist do?
And I can add my meat to the damage if I hit.
Yes, do it.
So 1.
1, yes. Damage. Did you? Yes, success. All right. So you smack him in for how many points of damage?
It says 2 damage. So 5.
Plus your meat, 5. Okay. Guard. 5. How many hits? All right. So you deal him a good blow, but he is not fully down. He is rattled in the brain as you just clock him upside the side of the head. Is this? And what are you holding in your hand to do this with? I forget. A club? Yeah. So you just let's just say it's a bowling pin because that amuses me.
Yes.
And you get that nice hollow thwonking sound.
Yes.
All
I
right.
love that sound.
All right. The guard is going to attempt to hit you. What is your agility?
My agility is the 1 because of the barrel.
So he only has to roll 1d6 to try to hit you. He hits you with his spear for 3 damage.
And that's let's see, how much armor is that? Big old barrel. I'm down to 9 hit points on it.
Nice. Oh, okay. So whoop ass means you take an extra die, but then barking brings it down. Okay, so you're all good.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, you did that. That happened. Up next is going back down to Ziznu. Making friends. She's like, "Oh, would you like to come pet my cat?"
No!
The cat hisses at you, flicks its tail in, and just looks at something else.
This dude's gonna look at the cat, point, ostentatious kitty, and then run to the next.
All right, so you run smack dab into. You
Can I
run.
drop the smile, please?
You can drop the smile.
Thank you.
It physically hurts after like a whole go around. So she goes, "Hey!" And as you run into the guard fighting with Azip. Do you want to just? Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna try to help. Well, wait, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna ignore that and just try to go straight into the house for baby.
All right, you go straight into the bakery.
Yeah.
Inside, a little bell rings. There's a woman at the counter, wearing a little bakery-style weird hat. There are so many good smells in here. There are the smells of pastries, of fresh creams, of a carrot cake, some kind of meat pie, which you weren't expecting, but smells so good. You now have the hungry quality as well.
Oh no.
In here is hungry. You have an insatiable appetite. You need to eat that. You need to make a ego roll here, difficulty 3, or go into a feeding frenzy. There is also a baby in here in a bassinet, like in a stroller that is like buckled in.
Okay,
So
go ahead and make an ego roll.
Make an ego roll, difficulty 3, and each turn spent munching reduces the ego roll by 1. Did you make it?
It says
Mhm.
success.
Oh, wow. Good work. You got a 9 out of an ego of 10. Fantastic. So you don't have to shove as many cookies as you can get into your football-sized head.
Could how much is the baker paying attention to me?
Yes, because you just walked in and there is a customer, a man with a stroller, and inside that stroller is a baby.
I want to try to see if I can and I'm probably gonna have to cheat for this because it might be a sneak. Switch a piece of like a baguette.
I demand
go full Indiana Jones with this.
I demand you try this. If you survive the Kobold Horrible Death check, I will give you 1 fewer dice for how much I love this.
So death check first.
Death check first, and then a difficulty 2 instead of 3 or 4, which is
Okay, that's fair.
success. You're still alive.
Yes.
I need to give you more death checks. All right. So now this is going to be a difficulty 2 steal roll.
Okay, so steal or sneak?
Sneak. Oh, is there a steal?
There is a steal.
Yeah.
All the way at the
Doesn't
bottom.
matter.
Yeah.
What would
Stuff.
that be? Like a reflex?
Yeah, that's reflex.
Yeah, reflex.
Do you want to bark?
You cut out.
No, you cut out.
No. Can you?
You're back.
Yep.
But
Okay. Can I bark? I can bark to lower the difficulty.
yeah, but it's gotta be louder. Okay,
Ooh.
I like that one. That was a good one.
Oh, up the
All right,
ante
so
on
your
that one.
difficulty is down to 1.
Okay.
You've set up everything so perfectly. You can just see the Ocean's 11 type scene in your mind
It's a success.
as you look at the baby. You look at a baguette. You look at the baby. You look at a baguette. And you go, You, with one hand, unbuckle the baby. The baby goes, "Huh?" And the baguette goes, and you pick up the baby. And you put the baguette in there. And you click it shut. And no one has seen anything. And then the dramatic bass sound plays. As you walk out the door directly into a guard fighting one of your allies. Okay.
So glad that worked.
All right. You okay, Crystal?
Just dying laughing. I'm fine.
Okay.
This is fine.
All right, what's Vex up to?
So Vex sees the guard and she's gonna go away from the guard
Okay.
instead of getting into that. Is there anything else like
Sorry.
around
Let me
17?
put this. 17 has a man inside of it. In front is the swirly candy cane. There were some unguents taken. But yeah, there's smells coming from there that are very strong and kind of medicine-y.
Is the tea still on the porch?
It is, but the old woman is starting to stand up.
Well, yeah, but she's an old woman.
You have a head start.
I want to go take the tea.
All right, so you run up there and you grab the tea. First of all, give me a reflex difficulty 1 to not spill the tea.
Okay.
Okay, you've made it. So none of the scalding hot, like nuclear fire water that this old woman poured spills out and burns you. However, she's there and is like, "Kobolds, I should have known," and pulls 2 knitting needles out of the basket and gets into some kind of what's that?
Did she pull them out of her project?
Yes, she pulled. No, she doesn't pull them out of the project. That project is on circulars. Don't worry. She,
Okay.
she pulls out. She pulls out 2 double-pointed needles and brandishes them in like a ninja-like position, and is going to throw one of them at you.
Can I use my spell?
Oh God!
Okay.
I endorse fire, just so everyone knows.
All right. What was the name of the spell again? Jeez.
It was Tazab's.
Tabriz's.
Yeah,
Tabriz's
Tabriz's.
ball of flaming death.
Yep. Yeah, basically, yeah, as the
And
name
you're gonna-
suggests.
You're gonna throw it at her.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go.
Roll a d6. The player must laugh maniacally at her target.
Oh, like that.
It's in the description.
It's in the description. I'm not making that up.
No.
Okay.
I need the most maniacal, evil laugh you can. If you want to go full, the dark-haired woman from Slayers, that's a great one. Jessie from Pokemon has a good evil laugh.
I also accept Mark Hamill's Joker.
So I just roll a d6.
Roll a d. It just hits.
It's gonna hit.
I love it. Okay. Now here's the thing. A ball of fire erupts from your body and tears towards any opponent within 3 squares. It ignites any combustibles on this path. So this doesn't hit you, but it does burn her, and the entire front porch of the house, of the boarding house, just goes up. The tea actually also
Oh.
catches fire as well.
Well, it'll still be hot when I get back.
Perfect. Okay. All right. All right, Boof.
I say something real quick.
Go for it.
Try not to spill the tea.
She's
Not
gonna,
yet, anyways.
that old lady had all the good gossip, too. Well, she used to have all the good gossip. Oh, you get 4 victory points for that.
Sweet.
I love that our group has such a proficiency about killing old ladies.
Well, when you're good at a thing, you stick to it.
It's really just something that's carried over.
For all I know, this guard's also an old lady.
She is now. Now she turned into a veteran. Good work. All right, Boof, what are you up to?
I'm guessing that Booth can also smell the baby in the Babies R Us.
Yes.
I want to try to sneak over there.
All right, can Boof sneak?
Yes,
All right, give me that sneak.
which is reflexes.
I believe so. Difficulty of, let's say, 2.
Okay.
All right, success. You get all the way to those magical doors that you have never seen before. And you think you're hiding on the other side of glass when one of them opens. Inside, you see a small room with metal carts with wheels and another door. So you taking your time, you dodge past the caravan traders. Mr. Squeezy is, as you pass, Mr. Squeezy's bandaging his head with like a whole bunch of just napkins, just tied to, just patted onto his bloody face. And someone comes in and is like, what's the red flavor? And he's like, chicken blood. And they're like, ugh. And so that's you sneak your way all the way up to the Babies R Us. You are in the parking lot of the Babies R Us, right at the doors. And so, is there anything else you want to do real quick? I'm going to give you another one.
Well, if the doors have opened, I might as well go through them.
All right, you go through them and you make your way through the aisles following the trail of Bork.
Yes.
At this point, you can see that a a woman with a baby in a stroller is over by the children's books. All right, that's where we will move on. All right. Who's up next? It would be Beagle.
Yep.
Beagle.
Let's see. So I'm in the shop, hiding, wearing a wizard's robe.
Oh yeah, there's a pissed off looking blacksmith.
Yeah.
And Tebra's the wizard.
And yeah, that's gonna go well for me. I'm gonna try to casually just like sneak out now as portraying myself as a midget, wizard.
Well, a halfling wizard.
Halfling wizard.
Yes, thank you. Okay. How? Just like
I'm just gonna see if I can also like brandish like a fake beard. And just like put it on and just wear the robe out and just go and then just go strutting out and just like
okay, so you walk into the middle of the street and there is a blacksmith brandishing a giant hammer in his hands.
And I'm gonna just turn. I'm just gonna look at him casually, turn around, and walk up the street.
You know what? Give me an ego roll, difficulty 3.
This is gonna end well. this is gonna end well. Oh no!
All right, give me a kobold horrible death check.
Well,
Success.
just
All right, so this Emmer says, "Hey Joey, he's over here," and is gonna swing at you with his hammer of justice.
Oh no, not justice.
What is your agility?
My agility is 2.
Okay, so yeah, he rolled an 8. Take 4 more damage as he cracks you in the back with the.
Okay, so
with
between
the hammer.
my shield and my robe armor hits going out,
Okay.
and then I get
Do you still have anything left?
no more armor, but so the rest carries over to hits, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still alive.
Okay, so the robe comically falls to tatters, and the shield comically falls into tiny pie slices and drops to the ground.
Oh.
And we will leave you there. Okay. Up next is Azip.
First cannibal bus not good enough. Second cannibal bus, and I'm going to howl. Oh.
Okay, I'll give you that one. So you're at 2 dice
Let's see.
to club this this veteran guard.
Success.
All right, how much damage are you doing? Another 5?
Another 5.
All right, that's enough to take them out.
And I
Hey,
wave
Benjamin.
off the other bolts to get through. And I try to lead the charge past.
All right, you gain 4 victory points. They drop a spear on the ground.
Spear, club. I leave spear for Flint.
Okay. Yeah, you can go running past and turn in your. Yeah, we'll say you can get all the way back and turn it in for 2 more points,
Yay, 7.
like the remnants of bag cake.
Bad cake, still good cake.
Okay. Up next is Ziznap. No, Ziznu. It's the second ZN that's thrown me off.
You're muted.
We
Ethan.
can't,
You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh no. Okay, there.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got baby. There's a fight right in front of me, right?
Not anymore. The
Not
soldier.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I want to run to the cave with the baby.
Okay, you run to the cave with the baby. Take 10 victory points.
Yes.
And you may roll on any one of the goods tables.
On the good.
Or any one of the tables at the bottom.
Okay, so what are the? Okay.
They hand you a bag. Inside that bag is socks.
Oh, socks.
Let's see what socks do.
Does that mean I'm a free kobold?
Yes.
Cup of elemental milk summoning. Nope. I don't think socks do anything. But they are worth 1 hit.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you have 1 more hit than you did before.
Which, I don't, yeah, okay.
You're like, this bag looks like a sock, and inside that sock is the other sock.
Oh boy!
What color are the socks?
You cut out again.
Oh, I'm not muted. Okay. I think it was just the mic.
That was a cutout, yeah.
Yeah, that was a cutout. No, they're gray. We don't do fancy colors around these parts.
Okay. They're gray socks for gray people.
Aww.
We live in Red Larch. We build wagons for some reason. Okay. All right. Good score. All right. Up next is Vex.
I'm going to take my tea back to the cave.
All right. You take it back to the cave for a single point.
Okay.
Old lady.
Is it still on fire when I get there?
It is still on fire.
Sweet. I have brought you fire.
We know how to do fire.
Well,
It's the second thing we learned after Tripwire.
I brought stew fire.
Oh, stew fire.
Yeah.
Food fire?
Yeah.
One of them tries to eat it and just dumps this flaming tea all over himself and screams in pain, rolls around on the floor, and the other kobold goes, well, he's going in the pot. You don't get any XP for it.
Damn it.
But you can move, we'll say 2 more squares towards anything you want.
Okay. I'm going to...
You hear there's a loud wail of a baby from the other side of town.
That's so far.
I know. It's like you guys have cleared out certain areas of babies.
You know?
That may have been intentional.
You're thinking too cleverly.
Ooh. How am I supposed to be clever?
You're not.
That was a trick question.
So, Crystal, give me a Kobold Horrible Death check for thinking too cleverly. Success, you're still alive. Damn. Okay.
I'm gonna go and stand over next to Disney.
Okay. Right. Who's up next? It is. I was gonna say Bork, but it's Boof now. Boof is in Babies R Us.
So I think I want to attack the lady before I take the baby.
Okay. She is not paying attention. This is a 1 difficulty. Yeah, just a 1 Oh wait, her agility is 4. Why is her agility 4? That's insane.
Jeez.
No, that's got to be wrong. Oh yeah, it's Farm Kids. Okay. All right, her agility is 2. So actually, her agility is 3, and she's not paying attention. So roll it at a difficulty of 2. And do you have any weapons, or are you just going for the claws still?
I dropped my weapon to grab ice cream cones.
Oh yeah. So go for the eyes.
Go for the eyes, Boof.
Eyes, throat.
And it's difficulty of 2, right?
Yes. 7, and what's your brawn?
Brawn is 10.
Okay, so you clearly make it. You just take this woman and knock her the heck down. She is still up. How much damage do you deal?
I mean, it's my claws, so 1, I
What?
think.
It feels like you should deal more. So what is your meat, by the way?
My what?
We'll call
Meat?
this a mass roll. So yeah, what's your meat?
3.
Okay, so you deal a total of 4 damage to her. as you knock her on her butt.
And do we understand wheeled objects well enough to figure out I can take the entire stroller?
Yes, because that the visual. Yes, you do. It is one of those obnoxiously large strollers.
Oh.
One of the ones that has like the car seat that you can pull out of it, and then like a billion attachments, and like no, you say you all act like they're terrible, but they're so useful.
They are, but they're so cumbersome when you go to Disney. They're everywhere.
That's the whole point. It's a battering ram.
Oh god, I hate those things so much.
There is also a woman's purse in there as well. There is a second woman around the corner who doesn't seem to be paying too much attention, as she is like grabbing for baby food and has fallen asleep on the shelf.
Then I guess I'm gonna with the baby.
Okay, you start taking off, and you get right to the front of the store with the baby. At the front of the store is Kevin, the Babies R Us employee, standing between you and the doors. Are you trying to go out the same door you went in?
Yeah.
All right, so that door. Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll get to that on your next turn. All right. Up next is Hopper.
So I'm gonna try to use Bully, and I'm gonna try to act like an intimidating wizard since I have all the wizard garb.
You have wizard rags.
Yes, I have wizard rags, formerly wizard robes.
If you roll a 2, you'll cast the spell. All right. The difficulty here is going to be 2.
Okay. So.
But if you roll a 2, something fun will happen.
Okay, let's see what happens. So it's a brawn for bullying, and here we go. Uh-oh.
Give me a kobold horrible death check.
This will not end well. No!
Hey, we got another death. Beagle has bitten it. All right, you are outside. Roll 2d6.
Roll 2d6.
Yes. 10. Ooh. Flaming meteor strike. It's a rock. It's a dragon. No, it's a giant hunk of flaming extraterrestrial rock hurling straight at you. You and everything in the map square takes 12d6 damage. Let's do that.
Ow. Ow.
And it leaves a good-sized crater in its wake, and everything in adjacent square also takes a d6 damage. Shockwaves echo throughout the town as just a meteor from the sky crushes you and that blacksmith to death. Now, here's the thing. You've technically killed that blacksmith. Gain 6 victory points.
Yay! Oh, that was great.
All right, and actually, we're gonna call that your last turn.
Yeah,
because we're just gonna do like one more round, and
that's fine.
Okay,
I think I died enough.
You just took all the death for everybody else. It's fine.
True.
Okay, so up next is Azip.
Azip. What is left? Bakery? Nah. I go to town square, see if I can hear or smell baby.
You see a giant crater. Nope.
As you do.
I'm on the wrong map layer.
I don't think that's baby.
There we go.
But okay.
Nope.
It could be alien baby.
Nah.
That's true. You are still standing right there.
I don't know how far I was able to get from the hole.
Hold on, I need to do something quick. All right, and
Technically, I'm standing right here, but I didn't want to occupy the same.
nope, I have to switch out the living beagle for the dead kobold. I have placed a dead kobold pixels on the map. Okay. So yes, you see dead kobold and crater and dead blacksmith. You hear further deep in town one more baby, and no, that one's dead. Okay, but that's not. Yeah, you hear one baby left in town around the butcher shop. But this guard comes running out of an alley to check what's happening. All right. Anything else? Okay. You're playing it safe. Give me a Kobold Horrible Death check.
I'm just slow, but yes. Death check.
6.
Yay.
Success.
Nice.
Well, you didn't add any. You should have at least 3. So it would still be an 8. Oh, well. All right, so you lived. But remember to add checks to your Kobold Horrible Death list. All right. Awesome.
Okay, that's all.
So still, you're doing great. You'll probably live. All right. Back to Ziznu.
Asip's not very
good.
fast.
Ziznu brought back baby. Ziznu is gonna eat honey and.
No, you're not. That honey's going in the stew.
No.
There are still things that were asked for that you did not get.
All right.
Booze. And number 2 here has a giant picture of booze on the outside of it.
Yes, it does. God. Okay. Ziznu, go get booze. So,
Okay.
Would that put me back up here, and then, or would we just say I could?
Where are you?
Well, I should. I went back to the cave.
Did I take you off the map accidentally?
No,
No.
I'm right here.
Oh, I move you. Yeah, never mind. You can be right there. You can be in the bar.
Okay.
So
I wanna
you-
try.
You get to the bar and it says "Drawn and Courtier, a copyrighted property."
My fucking god.
Also, outside says a sign that says Acquisitions Incorporated, the C team.
There you go.
I'm telling Rosie.
Walk right up to the human who's tending the bar.
There is a human woman in like full plate armor cleaning a bar glass with a giant hammer like sitting next to her. Inside you see a dark elf, a dragonborn, a wood elf all arguing over something, and a halfling grandma turns around and gives you the stink eye.
Hi, friend.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Hi. And she's just gonna keep walking up to where she sees, the bottles of booze in the background.
The proprietor speaks to you in Kobold and she says, "What can I get for you?"
You speak Kobold? I want booze.
What do you got?
Socks? I got socks and, I got a hammer.
Let me see the hammer.
She's gonna take out the hammer and just hold it up. Here you go. It's a beautiful hammer.
If I give you the booze, will you leave?
Yeah.
All right. She reaches behind the bar, takes your hammer, and gives you a bottle. Is like, "Have a nice day."
Bye, friend. And she's gonna say that in human, or wait, no, she's gonna say, yeah, bye, friend, in human, which bye is not one of the words, so I guess I'll have to take a death check on that.
I guess you'll have to.
Oh, darn. And I live.
Wait, no, you need to increment that, so it's a
wait,
9. It's
so
not enough.
9. Okay.
Still not enough. As
So,
you say goodbye, a man, the dark elf, turns around and instead of eyes, he has a whole bunch of like spider eyes in an irregular pattern, and they're all ruby. And he goes, "Goodbye, friend."
Friend.
And he goes, "That kobold was charming." And you walk out of the Drawn and Courtier. Literally the most dangerous place in this town. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry. I needed to fan service myself. That's weird. I'll never say that again in that order. All right. So, you are out of the bar with the booze. All right, we're gonna move on to Vex. I think this is gonna be our last round, so that'll be your last action. You'll get back with the booze. Vex.
Okay. I'm going to go into the bar and I'm going to go talk to the little grandmother.
Just, oh yes, dearie. What can I do for you?
Hi.
Hello. Yes. Hi.
whiskey?
I'd love one, thank you.
Hi.
Okay, dear.
Getting there enamored.
Yeah. She deftly just turns and slowly walks away from you. All right. Moving on. Boof, you've got this baby in a stroller, and all you have to do to get to freedom is get past Kevin, the Babies R Us employee from 2001.
Then I scream, "Pardon!" because I know speaking, and plow straight into him.
All right, give me a brawl with a difficulty 2. You're gonna plow into him with this. So actually, I'll give you a +1. So yeah, you know what? No, give it a difficulty 2. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that would still be 2. Yeah. Got it? Or did you drop?
Fucking keyboard.
Oh, keyboard. Gotcha. So you rolled 2 1s. So you not only run over Kevin, Kevin is left comically flattened in your wake. As though he is simply just after you get past him, the jet of cloud, and then him with a bloody nose and one big eye, one small eye, like in an anime, folds like a paper up, and then flies down to the ground. You have destroyed Kevin. So you receive 5 victory points. And you can get that baby back to the Kobold hut. All right. So we have already had enough deaths from Jackie, so we are gonna move straight into.
You know the funniest thing is though, I rolled a character with 9, 9, 10, and 10.
No, that's cheating. I wouldn't. No. Give me a death check for that character right now. Give me.
I got that and I was like, did that just seriously just happen?
Snazzle exists and is too fancy and good for kobolddom.
That's actually pretty fair.
The other kobolds all hate him. So they stab him a lot and put him in the pot. All right. Up next is Azip.
Baby. Azip's not very fast.
Azip can get there.
Azip's gonna go for baby.
Okay.
For distance.
Distance Azip.
Alright. Where is the baby?
In this this baby is actually outside. It is standing with a little bow and arrow on a pedestal. It is spitting water out of its mouth.
I go for baby.
All right. Give me an athletics check to just knock it off the pedestal.
Which I'm good at. If I can get rid. Okay. Of course. So a roll.
Oh,
1.
difficulty 3.
I have proficiency in athletics, so would that be 2?
No, it's still 3, but you get to make the roll without taking a horrible death check.
Okay. I still have to make a
Fair.
horrible death check.
All right, now you make, but only the 1. Give me a kobold horrible death check.
Okay. If I can access it.
And remember to increment it. Oh, you survived. Okay. So, you knock this baby off the pedestal. Water starts shooting out of the base of this pedestal for some reason. And the baby stops spitting water. And it's very heavy, but you manage to drag it back all the way to the lair for... They take it and they're like, oh, that's a thick, heavy baby.
Yes. Makes for even more great eating.
Oh, texture. Delicious. And it goes right in the pot. You get 10 victory points.
Yes.
All right. You are all brought together before those of you who live. Well, Zazzle's there too. Except everyone is like a little like 5 feet back from Zazzle, and Zazzle's like, "Hi, I'm on the edge of the pit." So in front of you is you have pleased King Torg.
All hail King Torg!
I can't talk.
I love hearing my name. Yes. You have brought me booze. You have brought me shiny sauce. You've brought me cold sauce. You've brought me fire sauce. Plenty of sauce. You have brought me booze. Congratulations! You will eat a single plate of it between all of you.
Yeah!
All the rest is for me.
There.
I did all the work. And he just takes the pot and just like, everybody give me a Kobold Horrible Death check as watching King Torg consume this thing. Give me two horrible Kobold Death checks as you all fail to say, "Oh, hail King Torg."
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh,
Oh, I'm dead too.
Is Asip the last kobold standing?
I died at the very
Oh!
okay. So, going in, did Boof fail as well?
Yeah.
All right, Boof, give me a Kobold Horrible Death. 2d6. Roll 2d6.
I am so slow at rolling.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I failed both times.
Oh, so you're gonna give me two and they'll both happen at once. All right, so you, inside of this cave, feel a hail of arrows. No one can explain it, but every kobold knows that from time to time. Arrows simply rain from the sky. It could be archers, traps, evil monkeys, or punk centaur teenagers. You'll never know. In the blink of an eye, you turn everything in the squares adjacent to you, takes 2d6 damage. We'll see, you might survive this. Yeah, you take 7. If you've got more than that, you're still all good. But you're all clumped up. So Ziznu, give me one, or let's see, we'll do Ziznu's last. Vex, give me a horrible death check. Or give me 2d6, sorry.
Eight.
8, okay. Lions, witches, and wardrobes, oh my.
Ooh.
After being caught off guard by the rush of Kobold Horrible Death, you mistakenly fall down a rabbit hole which deposits you in a field where you're sucked up in a twister and ejected into the sky, which is unfortunately falling. You barrel headfirst into the ground where a wardrobe drops on you, knocking you unconscious. A witch, a tin woodsman, and the Queen of Spades jump out and rough you up until you awake. The witch takes your ruby slippers, and the woodman shoves your head through the one ring and dangles you like a piñata, while misguided, understood Death Knight unceremoniously pokes you with the dragon's lance TM, till you fall to the ground where you are eaten by a lion, then crushed by an enormous golden egg. You die horribly in a misunderstood mixed metaphor.
And it really was a wonderfully mixed metaphor.
That may be the best way to ever die. I love it.
I love it.
All right, this is new.
Yes.
It's time.
Been good. Been good. My body is ready. All right. What do you want from me?
2d6.
All right.
The mighty Cthulhu. The mighty Cthulhu. Cthulhu appears.
Kobold.
From out of shadow, be it a dark corner beneath a rock or the bottom of the underwear drawer, 2 massive tentacles tear into your world, decimating everything they touch. These are vile appendages of the ancient evil elder dark god Cthulhu, who's attempting to rip a hole large enough to enter this world. It isn't his lucky day, but he isn't going to give up without a fight. The tentacles remain in the square for 3 turns and deal immense amount of... Oh, here's the thing is, the tentacles attack you and everything adjacent to you, starting with the kobold who... What's this? Now, here's the thing with The damage it does is tentacle X damage, X being the result of rolling every die currently on the table.
Oh. Oh.
So we'll say that's 70 d6s. 70 d6 plus 5d20 plus 1d100.
Well, this is going to be entertaining.
Oh yeah.
That's not a plus. You take 552 damage. That's a lot of sixes.
That's a lot of ones.
That was also a lot of ones, yeah.
And the roll on the d1000 was 239 damage.
Oh my gosh.
With that, the tentacles flail around, clearing out everyone dies. Everything dies. It is the that which has no name. That it is the oh my god, I'm blanking on it. It is a horrible creature from beyond space and time. It is the unknowable, that which eats. Come and consume the most glorious stew that King Torque has ever consumed, leaving only Azip standing. Yes, Azip.
I'm still standing after all that.
You're the only thing left in the room. You and a pie stew.
I'm crouching into my barrel and rolling away.
And with that, we will end off as as it rolls out of the town of Red Larch on his barrel.
even Snazzle died again. This is great.
There is no way Azep was going to strike out on this.
The luckiest kobold.
The luckiest kobold.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for playing.
That was fun.
That was fun.
I love Kobolds Ate My Babies. It is available on DriveThruRPG, and I recommend it highly. Okay. Thank you for joining us, everybody. I just want to do one more shout out to our sponsors, Devon Rue Inc. and So Nerdware at sonerdware.com and ruinc.com and Tabletop Loot as well. And I just want to mention our Patreon once more. We put out interviews and with creators, and some campaign notes have gone up there, and Session 0 for the Rifts game is up there, including a couple other bonuses. It really means a lot to us, and it's a great way to help us. All right, so we're going to go around, and I like saying one thing you thought was funny or loved that didn't happen in the last 5 minutes.
But that was like okay.
I know, it was great. I just had to try to kill everybody at least one more time. Okay, so starting with Kay, we're gonna go around. Tell us who you are, where we can find you, how we can keep up with you.
I am Kate or Kay. You can find me on the Twitters, K_undead. You can also find me on the Welcome to the Party Discord from time to time when I actually remember to post. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. My personal favorite moment with my kobold was the whole baguette and baby switch.
Oh, yeah, absolute instant classic.
But
Fantastic.
But I do love how everybody was just like running around, and we're just gonna beat up old people. Like, this is apparently a theme that just carries with a
I promise I'm not used to beating up old people, but there's a first time for everything.
The game isn't called Paladins Ate My Communion Wafers.
And sadly, babies will probably still be more tasty.
The baby getting squished was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be, but it is.
Yeah.
Meals on wheels. I just gotta say.
That was the best.
That was great. That was clever. But yeah, no, this was a lot of fun.
All right, thank you.
Definitely recommend trying it out sometime. So yeah, it's been fun playing with y'all tonight.
Yeah, thank you. All right, so Crystal.
Hi, I'm Crystal Fear. You can find me on Twitter at Crystal_Fear and pretty much everywhere else at Crystal Fear. This was fantastic. This is literally my first time ever playing in any kind of RPG. So this was awesome. I think my favorite thing was honestly just getting to kill the old woman with the ball of fire.
Fireball an old woman. Though she was secretly
did.
so good job. She would have messed you up. Good work.
That was fantastic.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us. It's amazing.
Mm.
So, all right. Up next is Rin. If you'd like to tell us what you loved and where we can find you.
Yeah. So you can mainly find me on the Welcome to the Party Discord. And oh my, I loved everything about this. But I have to say, being the first time I've ever played this, it really set the mood when we chose tunnels and everyone had to do a death check.
I actually learned that from the guy who made one of the guys who made the game. I was in a game with him at PAX Unplugged last year, and he did the same thing to us. And I was like, I have to do that every time. It's a genius move, and it was great. But yeah, it just really is just get ready to die. All right. Thank you very much. Up next, Jackie with Hopper and Snazzy and Beagle.
Yes, hi everybody. My name is Jackie, better known as Death by Mage on the interwebs. You can find me on Twitter most of the time. I talk a lot there. You can also check out my blog, deathbymage.com. You can also see all the wonderful products I made on the DMs Guild, such as Artifacts of the Guild and Journey into the Feywild, and my Jubilexian Slime Race, because slime's just one adventure. Yep. And so I will say my favorite bit was probably dressing up as a wizard and trying to intimidate the blacksmith poorly.
If you had rolled a 2, you would have actually cast a spell.
I know. I was kind of like, oh, please. But also my other favorite part was dying 3 times.
All right. And last but certainly not least, Shadamura.
Bowling pin.
Bowling pin. Right in the head.
She retired early. Out.
She had 3 days to go.
Death by strike.
Oh, amazing job. So where else can we find you?
I'm on Twitter and I float around Twitch watching all these great people play tabletop games. I'm on Twitter. I am Shadowmura. No special symbols or anything like that. Straightforward.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for joining us for this ridiculously fun ride. And I'm Bisonic Kevin on Twitter. You can find me here on Wednesday nights as part of a new project that's beginning very, very soon with some blades and some darkness. And on Tuesdays, running the Gonzo over the top, zany world of riffs, where crazy things happen, like there are cowboys made of worms.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And so thank you for joining us. Yeah, I've got all the stuff we need to do done. Are we gonna raid somebody?
Yeah, I'm gonna see who's. I was looking to see who was. I think Soul Bear. Yeah, let's do Soul Bear.
Soul Bear's running. Yeah, our good friends. They're running their Tal'Dorei campaign.
Oh wait.
With our good friend Maddie, and basically they're all our good friends. I like them all.
That's true.
There we go.
Yeah, thank you
All
for
right.
joining us, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, start waving goodbye, everybody. We got about a few seconds left. Bye. Thanks for hanging out with us. See you next time. Bye.